Hey guys, and welcome to game number 33 of my 100-game rematch against the AI-powered Scrabble Bot BestBot. We are on a 3-game win streak, but we are still down 10 to 22, so a lot of work to do to come back. Hopefully we can get another win today to make it a 4-game streak, but we'll see. I don't love my opening rack here. I guess I'll just play Chi for 22. Still feels like it's got to be worth it over trading. As much as I don't like keeping the V, it's still 22 points and might make the bot's life fairly difficult, especially if it doesn't have an eye. Oh, hey, we got a blank. That's always a nice sight to see a blank on a 2-tile draw. Not necessarily something you're expecting or you deserve, but you will take it. Now, I don't think I'm going to have a bingo. Moglev's doesn't quite work. I'd need an A or an E instead of my O. So likely going to just play Vlogs, although Lacertid comes down. I guess Q, I did help the bot, because I don't think it had a 7, so okay, I guess now just Glove maybe, keeping MS blank. Barring a really bad draw, I should bingo pretty reliably after keeping MS blank. Let me just make sure I'm not missing a bingo here, but I don't think so. Love Some doesn't quite work. There's also Vog here. That scores less than Glove. The L probably isn't great to keep, and this could give back big underlaps. So yeah, I think Glove is looking fine. It's just not a whole lot through this A. I could also just stick to my plan and play Vlogs here, but I think the S is worth 5 points. Especially if I play Glove and that keeps Lacertids open. This has to be better. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, that's good enough. That'll definitely bingo. Let's see. I see, for instance, a Plumes. Or Plumes for 80. Looks solid. I've got surely some things through this A as well. See Blastoma for 76. Sure, there's some other things too, but Plumes looks better. Bioplasm doesn't quite work, or Axoplasm. Is there anything with Lacertids that gets the B and the S on the triple somehow? Probably not. I wouldn't think. There's also this L. Could potentially score a lot if I tripled the M or the B there. Like Mothball, which doesn't quite work. I'm kind of glad the bot is taking its time here. It lets me think. Okay, trade 5. So yeah, still liking Plumes and Lacertids. It's 80 points. Takes out the Lacertids hook. The nice thing is that the floaters are partially obstructed by the letters in Glove. So it's fairly good defensively. It's definitely better than stuff through the A, leaving that Lacertids hook open in the long run. So unless I can find something way better than the stuff I've found through the A, which is going to be tough, because even if I can double both the M and the B, it's only 82. That's only 2 more than a Plumes. And I think a Plumes is better positionally. Yeah, I think I'm going to just play it, rather than waste time continuing to look. Just not seeing anything through this L. Alright, Plumes it is. 80 points. Alright, it's a pretty good draw. Don't think there'll be another bingo happening, at least immediately. But it's a fairly well-balanced rack. Should be able to score well. If nothing else, I can just drop okay for 34. AHRTU certainly could be worse as a leave. Alright, Fee for 30. Probably Kraut is slightly preferable. Scores the same. OH just feels a little better than AHRTU. Like, if not for that U, I would definitely prefer AHRT. But that U really does negatively impact the leave a good amount, and it's just not that likely to bingo. So I'd rather at that point just turn over more tiles, try to get better scoring stuff. Yeah, so Kraut looks solid. Do I have any better overlaps? Like, I could do something here. Routh? No, it's not a good play. Keeps the K. Yeah, Kraut is probably my best bet there. No F for Fithork. That would be cool. Almost Kiaugh, Kiaugh with an I, but not quite. There is something to be said for playing here to take out that spot. I guess I could, you know what else I could do? I could do this. Maybe I do that. That's 42. And yeah, it does take out, I mean, the bot isn't that likely to have the X. It probably didn't have it with Fee. I don't think blocking the X spot is that important, but it doesn't hurt. Yeah, this isn't crazy. So 42 versus 34. 8 more points. And keeps HU, which is considerably worse than HA. Or HO, rather. It's worse. Is it 8 points worse? Not so sure. And I mean, it does have a lot of the same positional benefits as Kraut. Blocks the G, mostly blocks the A. The T and the A are both kind of hard to hit. Yeah, and Kraut could give back plays from the K that score reasonably well and also reopen the board. I think I'm leaning towards Troke now, guys. Yeah, I mean, 8's a lot to give up. It does block the X, which again, not a huge deal, but it doesn't hurt. And 8 just feels like a little too much for HO versus HU to sacrifice. So I'm going with Troke. Well, maybe I should have played Kraut, because now I have 2 U's. But I think this will be palatable. Also, maybe I should have played Kraut, because I actually got the X. Funny how that works sometimes, but this is not horrendous. I mean, I could play Gox. That keeps 2 U's, though. Yuck. Outgush with an S. I could also just play Ought. Oh, not anymore. So Rails comes down. Yeah, the bot was bingoing whatever I did. It had SERAIS blank. Goodness, that's a good rack. So both blanks and 3 of the S's gone pretty early. There is 1 S left, which could be very valuable. Oh, I have a good spot for Ought now. That has to be better than Gox. I mean, Gox is actually only 2 more points, even though it puts the X both ways in a double letter. That just shows you guys how strong these overlaps are. It's only 2 fewer points. It doesn't even use the X. I mean, this is just so much better. Like, XU is a wildly better leave than HUUT. I mean, XU is not a great leave. It's not horrible. I mean, I can hopefully hit the X there next turn. But HUUT is legitimately horrible. That's the thing. Like, it's just awful. I mean, this ought to be the best play, pun intended. I don't know how this would not be. Cough is way worse. Yeah, this is just the best play. I'm doing it. Kind of a funky rack here now. Oh, I have a great play, though. I have Onyx, which is, I think, like 50. Yeah, 53. Notoriously tough word to see, Onyx along with Oryx. Not a lot of words end in YX, but there are a sneaky few that do. Onyx, Oryx, PYX is a 3. Calyx, Apteryx, Epicalyx, if you go longer. Dang it, my spot was blocked. That wasn't supposed to happen. So we need to find another option. I'm really not dying to play Onyx here. Just put the X right there. It feels a little foolish. I mean, I'll consider it, but I'm not dying to do it. I'm also really not dying to play Ox. Like, it's important, guys, not to get too fixated on this spot. You know, I see a lot of people be like, oh, I have an X, I have to go there now. No, you don't have to go there. You don't ever have to actually go there. I mean, 36 points, like, you have to understand, at my level, low to mid-30s is like an average turn. This is a slightly above average turn. 36 points is just not that exciting to me. So if I'm going to keep NNUTY, which is awful, and also open a huge line hooking Ox, like, that's just really not particularly exciting. I think I'm more interested right now in playing Toy for 41. I mean, this leave is also not great either, but I think I'd rather keep the X than TUNNY, and 41 points is a lot. And I'm hoping I can draw an I for Nyx. Like, I'd so much rather play Nyx than Ox if I'm going to use that spot, because for 2 reasons. Number 1, I get rid of one of my ends, and number 2, I don't give back a bingo line. Again, if I play Ox right now, remember, like, the bot can just hook Box or Dox or Pox or anything there for like 100. If I play Nix, then I could start a 7 with an N, but that's not even a bingo. It's nothing to be scared of. It's a huge difference. There's nothing, like, crazy here, right? Oh, Annoy would be sick. I could actually, if I could play Tux, that's interesting. Like, if I could play Tux there, a funny idea would be, like, I mean, Annoy, that would, like, how many points? That's 65 if I hit it. I mean, obviously I put the U there just so I could see how many points it was. I'm too lazy to do the math right now. I mean, 65 points is a lot. Like, I could do this and fish for an A for Annoy and save Toy as a backup. It's not the wildest idea I've ever seen. Is it worth it? I actually even hit Tannoy with an A. That'd be 67 points. It's not very likely to get blocked. I mean, why else would the bot be going there? I guess I could maybe overlap YO, but, like, it's not that likely. How likely am I to really get an A, though, with a 2-tile play? Not very, I think. Like, I'm a lot more likely to get an I with a 3-tile play, because there's one more I, and I'm playing off another tile. I think I play Toy here. It's close. I mean, but 67 isn't that much more than 41. It's actually a really interesting turn. Like, Ox is definitely not right, but Toy is reasonable, and Lux is also reasonable. I'm really not sure what to do here. It's interesting. Like, the spot under Lacertids is more likely to get blocked after Toy than the Annoy spot is after Lux. It's close. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that likely to draw that A. And I guess, like, I'm probably going to just be able to play Toy on my next turn. Like, and then UX could be pretty bad, depending on what I have. Like, if the bot does somehow overlap with, like, Yan or U, I'm going to be kind of sad. Like, it's not... I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Although Lux LUXE being there does make the bot a little more likely to play on the left. Win does suggest consonant issues, so blocking that A also has some merit. I'm kind of thinking I like this more now. It's interesting. It's like, yeah, even if I don't hit an A, I mean, I still have Toy. And I think the bot is going to be more likely to want to play on the left. Huh, it's very unorthodox. But I think I'm going to do it. The more I think about it, the more I like this. Let's see what I can get. I got an A. There you go. So yeah, Tannoy coming down for... And it's going to come down, see? I mean, it was definitely lucky, but it worked out. Is there a merit to just playing Annoy and saving the T? I mean, not really, right? Like, what am I going to do there? Play Ute for 20? It's not even 20, it's 18. Like, just play the T, right? Well, I mean, it's a little vowel-heavy. Pool. Maybe I save it for balance? If I save it, it's not to try to score with it there. It's for balance. And the pool is pretty split. S would be nice to get. There's a lot of E's and stuff. I kind of want to keep the T, guys, just for a little balance. I think it's worth 2 points. I'm keeping the T. Well, notation through this I. Dang it! Bot keeps blocking my stuff. Although not Annoy, thankfully. But now I have accumulated a nice lead for myself here. There are 8 E's left. That's a lot of E's. Raj has set up an A. I think maybe I just do this? No, this. Probably, with 19 vowels and 18 consonants left. Or, maybe I don't go there. Maybe I do this. I think I prefer this. Take out, yeah. Let's take out the Lux hook with 8 E's left. And also take out potentially big plays to the left of Lux. Like, it's not likely, but with an M left, I mean, stuff starting MA or ME could score upwards of 100. And this is a good opportunity to take it out. ANT is like a fantastic leave with that pull with 8Es and 6Is. It's like an amazing leave. And if the bot doesn't hit Raja immediately, I might just hit it for a game-ending bingo. Like, it's easy to instinctively think, like, the bot probably has an A, sure, and it's going to set up its A and crush me on its next turn. Well, just because it's setting up its A doesn't mean it's going to necessarily crush you there. And if it can't crush you, it might just leave it open. It doesn't know I also have an A. Unto doesn't give that away. This still accomplishes a lot. I think this is better. I'm going to leave Raja and play Unto. Hopefully it pays off. Little Val heavy on the draw. It didn't have an A. Interesting. Okay, well that's another reason to not necessarily just jump on blocking the Raj hook, because maybe the bot didn't even have an A and it was trying to set up a phantom hook. Alright. So now, another decision. I think I probably want to move tiles with a Twain. It's 33. It doesn't give back much. Doesn't take an S. I'm a little bit nervous about E trouble, keeping one with 6 Es left. That's a lot of Es. Something to watch out for. The other option, which I don't think I like, is fishing with, actually probably just Awe. Yeah, the pool's too Val heavy for this. If I draw EI, I'm going to hate myself. Or EE or something. Like, I'm not up much. I need to not end up with like 7 1-pointers with 4 or 5 vowels that don't bingo. If I'm going to fish, I would do, or if I'm going to play short, I would play where. Again, though, I don't think that pool is quite strong enough. And there's only one line with Raja. I think I'm going to play a Twain. You know, there's good scoring tiles left. I feel like scoring is the way to win this game, not bingoing. This keeps the initiative. I'm up 39 points. 6 shots at the S. The H would be really nice for Raja. The Z would be nice. There's no Q or anything to really worry about here. The big concern is just Val trouble. But what does it leave? 13 in the bag? Seems reasonable enough. Yeah, I'm going to go with a Twain. Okay, I'm very happy with that draw. Yeah, I got 3 Es, but the S and the Z are huge. Alright, Mate comes down quickly. So how am I on time? I got 5 minutes, 9 left. I feel like I'm very much in the driver's seat here, guys. I feel like I need to just, like, not screw up. So what's the best way for me to not screw up? What is the bot threatening? There is some pretty good scoring stuff unseen. Do have to be careful. I mean, just res feels not horrible. I don't really see a good reason to burn my S for says. How concerned do I have to be about Raja? I mean, a bit? But maybe not horribly? I mean, I could do that. Like, is that crazy? Just to take out Raja? I mean, it's hard to lose, right? See, I guess my concern with getting rid of my S, though, is like, is there some setup the bot could make with PA? Well, no, because Pad, Potty, Pack, Pace, I have. PAT. Yeah, actually, there's no big concern there right now. Maybe this is better. Or am I just afraid of Raja for no reason? Like, I mean, looking to hit, like, HIED? Huh. I do kind of like keeping the Z, though. Like, the Z might be it's crazy, but the Z might be a better tile than the S, just so I can keep scoring. Like, my worry with res, right? I draw EI. I've got 3 Es, 2 Is, an L and an S. And then the bot just scores, I mean, there's Raja, and then there's this spot next to a Twain, too, potentially. I mean, I'm not sure what is going to score a ton there, but even just like F, I mean, just words with the F could score a bit. I think I would rather play Seal. Unless I can make a big setup here. But I don't see any way to right now. I need to move to him down to 2 minutes. I think I gotta commit to something. I'm gonna play Seal. I really like my position here, guys. I mean, I'm up 36. I've got good tiles. Like, yeah, I'm not scared, honestly. I mean, the bot is not making up a lot of points here. I mean, how does Zibeth... Well, I gotta be a little careful with Zibeth. I think Biz is gonna be my play on the bottom. Let me explain. Because if I play Zibeth, my concern again is I have to worry about stuff like... Well, actually, no, I have to worry about Pack. Because if I have Packed, like, I just have to really watch out for these setups. I've lost too many games like this. And what's a bad draw here? Like, IE. I probably don't lose after drawing IE. But, like, oh, yeah, I do have to go. I gotta block Geodetic. Because I was gonna play Biz to keep the H, but yeah, I don't want to lose to Geodetic. AE drop is 1 in 18. That's enough that I should block. So maybe do I leave the H off? Yeah, leave off the H so I can score with it. Maybe that's the move. I mean, it's 8 more points. That's a bit. It still feels tough to lose after this, guys. I mean, how am I losing? I draw like IE? I mean, ACDEEGO? Feels pretty dang hard to lose. Any overlaps with Lux or something? Endo and Code? I mean, keeping the H does keep stuff like Path and Hit. Maybe I should keep the H. It's weird to give up 8 points, but like the H is a really good tile here. I mean, I save Path for 27 and Hit for 24 as a minimum. The bot can't block both. That's really strong. That's worth it. I mean, yeah, Zibeth 2 is a re-overlap. I'm down on time. I gotta do something. I'm playing Zibeth. I'm saving the H. That's my final decision. Alright, we should be fine here. Yeah, the bot didn't actually have Geodetic, so Biz would have worked out, but, I mean... Yeah. I mean... I guess it wants AG on the left over here. Okay, fair enough. I could probably block that. Oh, it has AG, so okay, I can't stop it from going out. Hid probably is best. Depth, 22 minus 20. Hid is a little bit better. It's 20 minus, or it's plus 22. I gotta just do something. Let's do it. Okay, phew. Good win. 424, 398. Really good game. I feel like I played that solidly. Just kind of, with a Twain, that was a key play. Just kind of trusted myself to hold on to my tempo lead if nobody was going to bingo, and that's basically exactly what happened. So yeah, very satisfying game there. Very satisfying win. Let's take a look at this, see if we maybe missed anything. Chi clearly right. Love looks good. Wow, 4 A's for BestBot. Yeah, I don't think you want to do this. I like trading AS with Lacerdid's open. Okay, yeah, Bromels as well. Abo Muscle. See, I actually saw that, but I wasn't positive it was good. I know Abo Masa. I wasn't positive it took a back L. And now I'm realizing why. Because Omasa doesn't take an L. Omasal, O-M-A-S-A-L, is not a word. That only anagrams to Alamos. And I've screwed that one up before. So it's so weird. Like, I mean, Omasa and Abomasa, which are plurals respectively of Omasum and Abomasum, those are both stomachs of a cow, I'm pretty sure. So, like, they basically, I mean, I guess it's a different stomach. Cows have 4 stomachs. But, like, why does one cow stomach, or plural of a cow stomach, take an L, and one of them doesn't? You can be pertaining to one kind of cow stomach, but you can't be pertaining to another kind of cow stomach. Somebody please explain that to me. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. If there are any, I guess, bovine veterinarians in the comment section who can explain that to me, I would love to understand. If the explanation is just, it's another quirk of the Scrabble dictionary, then that's probably more accurate, but hey, I don't know. In any case, yeah, Abomasel is valid. It's not the right play anyway. A Plumes or Bromels both seem perfectly fine. Fee, yeah, Troke looks fine. I guess I could just play Oak. I don't know. I don't think the T and the R help me that much. I'm fine with playing Troke, getting rid of a couple more tiles, seeing what I can draw. Ought definitely best. Yeah, Rue is, yeah, GHTU is not particularly good. Ought definitely better. So far I'm playing really well. Okay, yeah, this turn. Right, so Toy is definitely better on Equity. I'm not shocked. Onyx I considered. Didn't want to just give back easy 40-point plays. I mean, it's not the craziest idea. If isn't, like, guaranteed to have something there. But it just didn't feel right. Like, my play looks very weird. I realize that. But like I said, the bot is not likely to go on the top right. I figured, like I said, after win, the bot's heavy on constants. Blocking this A has a lot of merit. I don't want to play Ox. Definitely not. I guess, you know what? I could have done, like... Another thing I could have done, it's a little cheeky, is Oi trying to set up blocks. But I still need an A or an X. And to me, that's more likely to be sniffed out. Like, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing there. And Annoy actually scores a lot more than Lox and Ox even would. And I get 26 right now. Plus, like, I have a good backup. Worst case, like I said, I can still play Toy for 41 next turn. It's very unlikely. Or even Oi. Like, if the bot somehow plays with, like, I don't even know, Yod here with a 3, I can still play Oi for, like, almost 40. I have backups, which is nice. And I score 26. I get rid of 2 troublesome tiles, and I block the left. I think Lux is a really clever play. I'm happy with it. It might not be best, but I think it's a really, really fun idea, and it worked out well. That is ugly. Upriver. No, nothing here. Vigor seems as good as anything. Yeah, I thought about this. Like I said, Pool was starting to encroach on being Val heavy. With 80s and 6 eyes, I'm totally fine sacking 2 points, keeping the T just to ensure a little balance. Bot with more consonants plays Raj, fortunate to block Notation. Yeah, I think Un2 is another really good play. As it turned out, the bot didn't even have an A, so keeping the A worked out well. Bot bingos with Propines. Maybe I missed some stuff here. Oh yeah, Withhand for 33. Oh, keeping the A. That's actually intriguing. Maybe I probably should have done that. Yeah, because like I saw this out spot. I didn't see Withhand. 2 A's left. Bot played 7. It's somewhat likely to have an A. That's my concern. They just play 7 tiles. I had a lot of chances. Again, I don't like these fishes, guys. Well, this kind of blocks my line. That's useless. I don't like this, because I'm just too likely to draw something like EI and then get outscored. Like, I think I don't need to bingo here. That's what you have to recognize. Like, I'm only up 6, but it's my turn. I'm in a pretty good position. Like, if I do this, I'm up 39 points. I have the advantage. Because, like, even if the bot scores pretty well, I still have a tempo advantage. Like, that's what you have to realize. You know, I'm not a lock to win here by any means if I don't bingo. I mean, I could also draw, like, 4 more E's. But, like, I'm in a very good position if I do this. I'm also in a good position if I do this. But, like, I feel like if I do this, I'm in a good enough position. I don't need that variance. I'm okay with this decision. I don't think Witten is terrible, but I'm okay with this. Because, like, see, the bot did have the A's. So it could have had something there. Like, it almost had a deemed for, like, 90 if I had played Witten. That would have stung. So I think this is fine. Bot plays mate. That looks pretty good. Yeah, this is another very instructive turn. I mean, again, Rez is the most obvious play. But, like, my worry here is, I mean, are you likely to lose after Rez? No, you're up 41 points and you have the S. But, again, look at the pool. Like, EI is a fairly likely draw, and it's a very concerning draw. Because you draw EI to this, guys, I mean, you're not doing well. Like, what are you going to do? Play LEI on the top right, and you still got EEI to deal with? LEIS? I guess you do see LEIS for a good score. I didn't see that. That helps. Yeah, I mean, that would be my one concern with Rez, you running into Val trouble. But I still, like I said, worry. I mean, there's stuff like, I mean, just, yeah, even, like, FEH is close to, it's over 40, ECHE, followed by an F play. Like, the bot can cause a lot of damage on the O column, like, deceptively so. And Seal completely stops that. Like I said, there's no setups I have to worry about here. Anything the bot might try to set up, like a C or a D, I have the tile to counteract it. I save Rez, I save Zine. I'm going to score 30. Like, I'm up 36. I'm going to score 30. It just doesn't feel like the bot can score that much. It feels like a more smooth and reliable path to victory than Rez. Rez probably wins over 90% also, but, like, this just seems better. Fate for 31 over Fjord. I mean, the bot probably has to draw the Z and 2 other consonants to have a chance here, is my guess. Oh, I missed Zineb. Yeah, but again, I think I need to block Geodetic here. I should have seen this, sure. Yeah, I saw Biz, not Zineb. I mean, Zibet is the... Again, I still like it better than Zibeth, because... I'm pretty sure... Look, Zibeth should win, I think, every time. I don't see a way that Zibeth could lose, but, like, to me, just keeping the H makes it a little bit clearer, because now I'm guaranteed to be scoring, like, 25 points on my next turn. Again, I have hit next to a 20, and I have path. So I'm still up 37. I'm scoring another 25. The bot isn't making up 60 points in 2 turns with, like, ACD, EEGO or something. It's just not happening. Like, and there's no setups I have to worry about, like I said. I mean, if it plays the C here with Pack, I have the T for Packed. The D, I have the I for Patty, and that's it. Like, I have to worry about that, but, like, I have all the responses. Yeah, I mean, Zibet seems fine. I don't need... I'm up enough, I should block Geodetic. Like, if it were the type of position where I could lose in the endgame if I did that, and I had to play Zineb, then maybe not, but... Like, given I don't see how this ever loses, there's no reason to play Zineb and then allow myself to lose if I draw AE to an Alpingo of Geodetic to this T. Like, I absolutely should play. This is a good play. Whoops, didn't mean to go all the way to the end there. But we're basically there anyway. Yeah, so the bot with this plays Coyer. Hid looks good. Bot goes out. All right. Really happy with this game, guys. I feel like I played extremely, extremely sharply. Definitely some tough turns. I mean, I made some questionable plays. I don't deny that. Lux was extremely questionable. That was maybe my most interesting turn of the game. Twain was certainly questionable. Seal was certainly questionable. I feel confident Zibet was correct. I mean, yeah, Lux, Twain, and Steel were all very, very... I guess I mean, a Twain is maybe fairly standard. Lux and Seal were both very non-standard, but I like them for the reasons I explained before. Yeah, really, really interesting game. Like I said, extremely happy with how I played. Definitely some creative decisions there. Tough turns, but I needed to be at my best to win this one, and I think I was. So, yeah, like I said, great game here. Another win. We are now back to finally having half as many wins as BestBot. 11-22, despite a 4-game win streak. So, let's see if we can get one more, guys. We'd really love to win on Wednesday. That would bring us to back within 10 at least, 12-22. Starting to feel a little bit more in it. Good momentum, been playing well. Let's keep it up. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support. Let me know what you think of this game. I will see you on Wednesday for the next match. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.